Today's Division II State Championship game is presented by Time Warner Cable. Enjoy sports better, only with Time Warner Cable. And Marathon, fueling the American spirits. Scoreless as we head to the top half of the second inning here in Akron at Firestone Stadium. Turned out to be a very comfortable, nice night here in early June in Northeast Ohio. It'll be hitters 6, 7, and 8. Elisa Matthews, Haley Dillon, Monica Foster are due up for Kenton Ridge. And Shelby McCombs. A couple of sophomore pitchers here in the state championship game. We saw a sophomore win the Division III game. So a lot of young pitching is making it to the state championship game here in Ohio. And Joey, this is something we could see these names for the next couple of years in these divisions as well.
Well, you know, it's kind of amazing. You know, you saw Hoover with its three-peat as Division I, and now you look at some of these programs that we've been doing in Division II and Division III with all these outstanding sophomore pitchers. So yeah, these programs could all be coming back here, and we might be sitting here watching these same two teams for the next couple years be a part of this event.
Matthews whistled that first pitch foul into the seats. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, I think what's really pretty much amazing to me is that the level of talent, you know, that has risen from, you know, the younger ages. I think the training and the skill development for all of these young ladies at the early ages is just mushroomed from age 10 and on with their participation in their travel ball programs in the summer, which has really helped them. Lessons. I know there's just been a lot of their work in just good nutrition and all of the things that make you a better athlete. So these are all things that play into getting to this event.
Matthews swings and misses. Fourth consecutive strikeout for McCombs. First out here of the second inning.
Well, early on, you know, she gives up the walk and then the hit batsman, but boy, that drop just really fell off the table for her fourth strikeout.
Haley Dillon to the plate. First pitch swinging down the line, foul into the seats. And Haley Dillon was all over that pitch.
Well, she took that high heater that was going up, and she just went up with it and just aggressively took it unfortunately to the foul territory in the bleachers over there. And gentleman not happy that he has to give the ball back.
Sarah Ivory, the head coach there for Kenton. He's coaching third base. Foul ball there. 0-2 quickly to Haley Dillon. Shelby McCombs, Joey, the first two batters, she didn't seem completely comfortable. Since then, it's been 4 consecutive strikeouts, and now 0-2 here on Dillon.
Yeah, I think she's really got kind of found her zone. She's comfortable. You can see a little bit more zip in the pitches. They're cutting a little bit better than they were in the first 2 at-bats. You know, she had a little bit of a miscue with, I think she actually just let go of the ball and it unfortunately hit the batter, but these things are going to happen. But she's come back, and she's come back strong.
That one up high. 1-2 the count. A swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 for McCombs, her 5th in a row. 2 outs here in the second inning.
Well, it looks like the rise ball just kept going. It looked like a good pitch, but then it just jumped over the bat for her 5th strikeout in a row.
So here's Monica Foster. As you get a look at the early line on Shelby McCombs. To that first walk and hit by pitch. He's been on fire. Another good pitch there for strike 1.
I've also seen that she's kind of, you know, she's speeding up, getting on the rubber and getting, and maybe that is a little bit better approach than how she approached the first 2 batters.
Well, she does like to use all of her pitches. And she's got, those all going over the plate. Very difficult to hit.
Well, she's got several different pitches that she's developed, and she's worked hard in each of them. You know, when you've got a plethora of pitches that you can throw, you know, the variety of things that she has in her repertoire speaks, you know, volumes for what you can do. Because if one one's not working, you just toss that one out tonight, and you got 4 or 5 other ones that you can put in the playbook.
That pitch down low. 2-1 the count to Monica Foster, the second baseman. Here in the top of the second inning, scoreless game. Now 3-1.
That's kind of the uniqueness. I know you're a baseball guy, and you know the uniqueness of what we can do with the ball from you know, the underhand motion. The rise and the drop are two pitches that that overhand motion, you just can't deliver it.
That's ball 4. So Foster's aboard with 2 outs here in the second inning. It's always, if you have an underhand arm angle there, as you said, Joey, there's so many more ways you can work the baseball or the softball versus throwing over it.
Well, you know, with baseball, as you know, it's going counter to the anatomy of the body. You know, the arm actually just kind of hangs, and in the lever that it does when you try to lift it and go over, it's going down. Whereas we can, you know, spin it in and out and up and down.
Sarah Albaugh down to the count 0-2. 2 outs and a runner at first here in the second inning. Division II state championship game. Kenton Ridge, Licking Valley here on Sports Time Ohio. Pitch off the plate. Quick throw to first, not in time. As Monica Foster is back.
Nice quick throw back. Almost got her. I think that they're going to be a little bit more cautious about what they do on the base paths.
And a swing and a miss. 6th strikeout for McCombs. She has struck out the side in both the first and the second innings. And we remain scoreless here as we move to the bottom half of the second inning. Well, get ready, fans, for Fox Sports 1, America's new 24-hour sports network. Fox Sports 1 will be your home for great live sports, all the news and highlights you want, and shows and specials that only Fox could bring you. America's new sports network is Fox Sports 1, coming August 17th.
Visits and offices in Akron, Greene, Barberton, Hudson, and Streetsboro.
Now McCombs has the strikeout ball working today.
You know, she came back very nicely and framed that ball. Camino is really doing a great job behind the plate in helping her pitcher out. But she seems to rise to the challenge here. When she walks someone or gives up something, she comes right back.
Hitters 5, 6, and 7 for Licking Valley here in the bottom of the second inning. Corey Locke, Shelby Robinson, and Cheyenne Kramer. Against Courtney Lopez. And strike 1 to Locke. And we'll see more of that in softball. Working backwards, throwing the off-speed pitches first to set up the fastball, more so than baseball.
Oh, absolutely.
Little blooper to left field, left fielder coming out and making the catch. That's Matthews. Threw a beat on it.
Yeah, the other thing that pitching in this particular game rely on a lot of spins. In the spin of the ball, whether it's a spin up or a spin down, you know, those are the things that you work on as you mature as a pitcher.
Saw Mark Paxton, the head coach of Licking Valley. It's 305 career wins. Bouncer back to the center of the diamond. Shelby Robinson is out 1-3. Courtney Lopez fields her position, and quickly there are 2 outs here in the second inning.
Yeah, this is the other thing that you got to be as a pitcher. You know, you're just releasing the ball about 40 feet away, and you got to play defense. And Lopez does a great job, gets the ball over the first baseman for the putout.
There's Cheyenne Kramer, the shortstop. She takes down low for a ball. Kramer, a .390 hitter on the year. A blooper to right. Out goes the second baseman Foster, but in comes the right fielder Harding. She makes the catch, and that's the final out. The fast 1-2-3 second inning for Licking Valley. 2 innings in the books here in the girls' Division II state championship softball game. We're scoreless, Licking Valley and Kenton Ridge.